Cars off the field. We're ready to start this final in Tag Junior. Augusto Soto Sharipa on the inside. Looking for the green flag now this time. Our flag woman Bryce is ready to roll. Will it be a green flag now? It will be. Augusto Soto Sharipa takes the lead into turn one by a good 2 kart lengths. Thank you. Heading into the hairpin, already a sizable lead for our leader, Augusto Soto Sharipa, in that 205 Burrell cart powered by JC Karting. Vincenzo Saraceno in second. Devin Bowerman looks to the outside, coming into our showcase turn, rattling his cage a little bit. And Christian Munoz will round out that top 4. Already about a half-second advantage for our leader here, Augusto. As it seems that there's no match for him in our Tag Junior class. Will they be able to do something about it? As historically we've seen this weekend, Devin Bowerman has had the fast times as he goes to the inside in that final turn. We'll take 14 to go this time by as the green flag is in the air, officially marking the start of the race. So heading into that second turn now, our running order. The 205 of Augusto Soto Sharipa in first, Devin Bowerman in second, Vincenzo Saraceno in third, followed by Christian Munoz in fourth. So Tag Micro, you're on grid. Tag Senior Masters on pre-grid. And our winner last time in Tag Micro was the 55 of Reese Gold in a thrilling finish. Almost a photo finish, you could say. Our winner back in Tag Senior Masters, Colin Warren running that Leopard. And in the X30, Zach Banks was second, Jesse Krill third, and Mason Carroll fourth in that 23 DR cart. So a 48.182 for Augusto Soto Sharipa. And a 47.8 for Devin Bowerman. He's closed the lead by 3/10. As you can visibly see now, the lead is decreasing. Devin Bowerman will soon be on the tail of our leader, Augusto. Will he be able to hold him off? We'll see in the coming laps. But Vincenzo Saraceno coming through that carousel, also trying to hold off Christian Munoz. As Marcus Peterson moves up into the top 5, we've got Seve DePinto rounding out our top 6. So the running order right now behind 6, Zachary Hancock in 7th in that 238. Chris Maxson in that number 3 and 8th. Michael Wakil in that 27 and 9th. Brendan Nelson 10th. The 02 of Carlos Rodriguez in that International Racing prepared chassis in 11th. And rounding out your field is that 299 of Nick Hargraves, who's slowed down considerably since that qualifying run. The lead is now about 1 kart length as they make their way into the showcase. Devin Bowerman tries to get Augusto Sharipa in his sights as they've pulled away from the number 3 of Vincenzo Saraceno and Christian Munoz. So Augusto Soto Sharipa is still in first place, rounding through these final 3 corners. They'll take 11 to go this time by in our 15-lap final of the day. Puts his head down now. Augusto Soto Sharipa looking for any advantage he can possibly get. And the lap times now of 49.595 for Augusto. 47.568 for Devin Bowerman. So the gap is now 2/10 as Devin Bowerman now closing the lead in an effort to win our final event after dropping back from a 2-second advantage over second place in our pre-final. They'll make their way now into the showcase. They'll get 10 to go next time by. That means the race is the third done. Vincenzo Saraceno, Christian Munoz, Seve DePinto, and Marcus Peterson will round your top 6. So now 2 different distinct groups are formed. The 1 and 2 of Augusto and Devin, and 3rd through 6th with Vincenzo, Christian, Marcus, and Seve. So in our Homestead Regional race about 6 months ago, Seve DePinto had a bad accident, breaking his wrist as he flipped in front of Christian Munoz and Zach Banks. Thankfully, he has recovered, and his cast has come off, and he looks pretty good now as he's racing in that 6th position. So Devin Bowerman on the tail of Augusto Soto Sharipa. Will he be able to make the pass? So the fast lap now by Devin Bowerman, a 47.404. Those laps just keep going lower. All right, now Coming to the line of the lap times, 47.451 by Augusto Soto Sharipa, 47.417 for Devin Bowerman. The lead remains constant at about a tenth of a second. Oh, but here's Devin Bowerman. He makes the move into first place. Didn't catch that there. So Devin Bowerman, your new leader, will he be able to stretch out that gap? Coming off the hairpin, it looks like he will by about a kart length. If I had to put money on this race, I'll put it on Devin Bowerman, and he has been running consistently the fastest laps as Augusto Soto Sharipa tries to close in that lead here. So we got our race official Glenn Biggs here. He drove the pace car. So in that lead now, we got Devin Bowerman, a 47.394. He's got a 0.3 of a second lead over Augusto, but it looks about constant now as they have about a 2-second advantage over third. So as they make their way through the carousel, the lead is still constant. Who will win this race? They got 8 to go this time by, and they've already picked up the halfway mark in this Tag Junior final. This looks to be probably a thrilling last lap as no one is getting away from anyone in that first and second position. Is Augusto Soto Sharipa just trying to pull a move on him on the last lap? Maybe it was strategy for him to get into second place, to not be the sitting duck right there in the final corners. So a clear advantage now, 2.3 seconds between third and second, as Vincenzo Saracino has separated himself just a bit over Christian Munoz. Seve De Pinto now in fifth. And we've got the 23 of Marcus Peterson in sixth, driving for P1 Racing. And Jordan Perry, got to give a shout out to him. What a great man. So coming down to 6 to go here, Devin Bowerman, a 47.291, but the fast lap now is Augusto Soto Sharipa, a 47.283. Vincenzo Saracino down by 3 seconds from second, as Christian Munoz 0.3 of a second behind Vincenzo. So they've kind of separated themselves a little bit, those second, third, fourth, and fifth, and sixth. My apologies, third through sixth, as Vincenzo Saracino looks just to be a bit faster than Christian Munoz. They'll come down to 5 to go now, entering the final third of our final here in Tag Junior. Devin Bowerman a constant lead now, but Augusto Soto Sharipa is on his bumper. Coming into the final turn now, they'll pick up 5 to go this time by Augusto. Still on his bumper. Will he make a move anytime soon? We'll have to wait and see as they both run identical lap times of 47.38. So a negligible gap now between the leaders as they come and make their way through that showcase turn. They are approaching lap traffic of that 0-2, and Carlos Rodriguez looks to be a bit slow now as he looks down his head. So here comes that 205 of Augusto Soto Sharipa. He's prowling Devin Bowerman in that 7 car to the DR-powered machine. And as they approach lap traffic, how will this affect the race? Oh, okay. The 0-2 has pulled off the track. This will not affect the race for the lead at the moment. So the 299 of Nick Hargraves will be the next obstacle here. Can they make it past him if they reach him? We've got 4 to go to figure all this out. They'll get 3 to go next time by. The lap after that, they will see the double sticks from our flag woman, Bryce. And Christian Munoz will pass on the inside. Seve De Pinto, he'll take over again that 4th place position. But that's good news for Vincenzo Saracino as he now holds that final coveted podium position as they work their way now to the final turn, the leaders, to 3 laps to go. So 47.282 for Devin Bowerman, 215 now as he stretches out the lead a little bit to about 0.3 of a second. Augusto Soto Sharipa looks to be losing a little bit, but can he make that draft work in his favor? So they'll pick up the double sticks, this time by as Augusto Soto Sharipa closes that gap just a little bit. He looks determined to try to get that first place and make it work. As they come to the showcase turn now, the gap tightening up now. Augusto takes that inside line, and he will try to make the pass now. He's on his bumper. Tag Micro, you're on grid. Tag Senior Master, you're pre-grid. So Augusto puts his head down in an effort to try to get this first place. It's going to be an exciting finish now if things hold true to the way they've been the whole race. Augusto now comes into that first turn, a deeper line than his leader, Devin Bowerman. They'll make their way down to the hairpin now. A 47.424 for Devin Bowerman. Slightly faster was Augusto Soto Sharipa with a 47.371. They are very close together now as a little bunny hop from Augusto Soto Sharipa to try to get a small advantage over his competitor. They come now through the carousel, 1-2, about a 1 cart length advantage. Less than that now as they come through that hard left hand as they approach the white flag. 3 turns to go now until this white flag. They're neck and neck. And in third place, we've got a small advantage for Vincenzo Saraceno over Christian Munoz. Over Seve de Pinto. Christian Munoz will round out your top 5 as the leaders take the white flag. Augusto on the inside. He'll take the lead over Devin Bowerman. Coming into the second turn, Augusto will hold on to the lead. Augusto makes that hard right-hander. Coming into the hairpin now, Augusto is developing a small lead. Where will Devin Bowerman make his move? Will it be on the final backstretch? We'll see. He puts down his head in an effort to get faster. Through that showcase turn, Devin Bowerman trying to make something happen, but is losing time to Augusto. They come through the carousel now, approaching that hard left-hand turn into the final 3 turns. What can Devin Bowerman do? Will Augusto win? The checkered flag is ready to be waved. 2 laps to go now. 2 turns to go. Augusto puts down his head. He's got an advantage now. Augusto Soto Sharipa will win race 3 of the Florida Pro Kart Series, the final. Great race by the number 205 and the number 7 of Devin Bowerman. Very competitive. A final lap pass for the win. And they've got their hands up. They will shake hands as a great race has just passed between the two of them. So in third place, our final result will be Vincenzo Saraceno, Seve de Pinto, and Christian Munoz rounds out your top 5. So rounding out the field is the number 6 of Marcus Peterson. In 7th is the 3 of Chris Maxson. In 8th, the 238 of Zachary Hancock. In 9th, the 27 of Michelle Wakil. In 10th, the Brendan Nelson in that number 4. Nick Hargraves crosses the line in 11th. And a DNF for our number 02 of Carlos Rodriguez of International Racing. So the fastest lap in that feature, a 47.215.